prison came home, over 15 years. And I kept coming home and I kept doing the same thing over and over, going to get some money, because I thought I needed it. But in all reality as well, it was messing with my mental. So in order for me to get over that mental, I had to pray. So I couldn't do what I did before. So I couldn't hurt my family. So I couldn't hurt my kids. I had to pray. And coming about those streets and stop doing drugs, all that is hard not to do. Yes, I've did drugs. I've sold drugs. I've carried guns, whatever. Back then it was fun. But now today it's not fun no more. Because you're going to be homeless. You're going to be without a job. You're going to be without a family. And I just want you to know, don't think that all that can't change, because it can change. I have been homeless, let's see, maybe twice over within the last 5 years, because I choose to get it right. I choose to walk this struggle. I choose to go through this storm. And God has brought me through it, and He's still bringing me through it. I don't know how many of you believe in God. Can I get a hand? Can I get a hand?
Come on now.
Okay, and if you don't believe in God, I ask that you just think about believing in God, because He's the only one that can change your life. And this is not a church sermon. This is the sermon to be able to motivate you, strengthen you from the insecurities, from any fear that you may have. Any, whether it be, I don't want to, how's my kids going to treat me? How's my mom going to treat me? My dad, my sisters, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, whoever. How's society going to accept me? You don't worry about them things. I want you, as a person, to learn to work on yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's all you got is you. You're the one that's going to have to feed yourself. You're the one that's going to have to look in that mirror every day. And I'm quite sure when you're looking in that mirror, you're looking like, this is not who I want to be. How can I change? So you can change by asking God to give you that step in the right direction. Okay? So today, I get up every morning, even when I was in prison, to still keep going in and out. I would read my Bible every day. Just open it and just read it to whatever He wanted me to read it to. I could help men, I could help women by just telling them just to read their word. And God would just touch me. So here, the word that I want to read to you today, which is the first time I read, because I don't want to offend nobody, okay? But I just want to let you know what I do and what can help you. So in the book of John is what I used to tell the women when they was locked up. I would tell them to read the book of John. And they would read the book of John, and it would change their heart and then begin to change their soul. And if I had some of those women today to be able to testify to you of what they went through and the experience they have went through with me in prison, you wouldn't believe it. But this is John 16, 21, John 16 chapter, 21, 21st verse to the 27th verse. And this is talking about a woman who was in pain and how she had to endure that pain. See, God gives us the strength to endure whatever we're going through or have been through, whether it be mentally, physically, financially, whatever. So John 16, starting with the 21st verse, a woman, when she is in travail, have sorrow, because her hour is come. This means when she's getting ready to go in labor and when she's in pain. But as soon as she delivered the child, she remembered no more. She no more remembered the anguish, the pain that she went through for joy that a man is born into this world. When she became that joy, when she seen that child, she forgot all about that pain and how hard it was. So as I'm saying to you, when you go through what you go through and you get to know God and you get to see that joy, you're going to forget all about the mental issues, the unacceptance, all of that. You're going to forget about all of that. And ye know, therefore, have sorrow, but I will see you again, and your heart shall rejoice. And your joy, no man take it from you. You let no man steal your joy. No brother, no sister, no mother. You let nobody steal your joy. Even if it's hard and they may laugh at you because you ain't got what they got, so what? You can get more than what they got. that day you should ask me nothing. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whatsoever ye should ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. Hitherto have you asked nothing in my name, and ask, and you shall receive. If you don't ask God in his name, he said, ask in Jesus' name, and you shall receive. If you don't ask, you're not going to receive. He said, in Matthew 7:7, he said, knock. And I remember this from being in prison, knock. And the door shall be open to you, ask, and you shall receive. That's all it takes. And I'm just saying this because this is what got me through being in prison. I've never had a visit. I barely even got mail. I didn't get nobody sending money to me. You would think that somebody would send me some money. Didn't nobody send me no money. Didn't nobody come visit me. But this is what helped me through. I didn't care about visits. I didn't care about money because somehow I was getting money from somebody, from some other inmate who had the word. And they had their family send me money. But let me finish reading because I can just go on and on and on because I can tell you just the goodness of God. You might not believe it, and I didn't believe it, but it happened. And in that day, as I said, in that day ye shall ask me nothing. Verily, verily, I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in thy name, he will give it to you. And I can say that over and over to you so that you know, ask God. You're going through something with a family member and they not accepting you, ask God to change that. If you need a job when you get out of here, ask God to change that. If you don't know where you're going when you get out of here, ask God to change. You don't ask man, you ask God. They here to help you, but only God can help you. He can change their hearts to be able to provide for you. These things have I spoken unto you in Proverbs, but the time cometh when I shall no more speak unto you in Proverbs, but I shall show you. He gonna get tired of telling you he got you, he got you. He gonna start showing you that he got you. And at that day ye shall ask in my name, and I say unto you that I will pray the Father for you. For the Father himself loveth you, because he hath loved me, and hath believed that I came out from God. I'm reading the 28th verse. I came forth from the Father, and I come into the world again. I leave the world, and I go to the Father. He comes, and he talks to you. And he also talks to that man up in that sky for you. People probably don't believe that, oh, what's beyond that sky is not real. Somebody made us, somebody invented this, somebody gave us the motivation, the thoughts, the knowledge for what we have. So in order for us to get what we want, we have to ask. And I say this, and this is just like I said, it's not a spiritual thing, but to me it is, because this is something I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to come home and share to other people that have been, men and women that have been in prison, how I got through it. I got through it not by an organization, not by a pastor, not by a family. I got through it by this, and I got through it by prayer. Because I had my insecurity, I had my depression because I didn't know how to come up out the streets, but he showed me. And now I don't even think about the streets, I don't think about the pain that I'm going through. Yeah, we're gonna still have it, but God takes it all away. I have a friend here, and we met by chance, and we just clicked. And we met just this week. Just this week, and we clicked. And her name is Janae Thompson. And she has a story that she wants to share. And I just hope that I'm able to touch y'all's heart. Okay?
Thank you.
Hey everybody, so my name is Patricia, but my middle name is Janae, so Tomlinson is my last name. We met this week, so this was just like a little impromptu. I didn't know I was gonna speak, but today I want to talk to you all just about an inward prison. When I was a little girl, I was molested when I was like 12 years old, and from there it seemed like everywhere I went, I was a target to be touched. Being over a friend's house, somebody put their hand down your pants, or anywhere I went, something happened. And so from that, I entered into an abusive relationship at 15 years old. Not so much as physically, but sometimes he'll roughhouse me, you know. It seemed like it was ideal. I was a cheerleader, he was in football, so it seemed like it was cool. My mother and my father are both on drugs, so I'm estranged from them now. I have no relationship with my parents. So as you can tell, it's like I had to learn myself. And we were just talking about this today, how I learned from asking my friends. And that wasn't wise because they were not old enough to be able to give me sound information. You know, we 15, we talking about boys, you try it, I'll try it. So that's how my life went. But I'm gonna tell you something, God was so gracious to me because even though I was doing all of that, he always kept finding a way to pull me closer and pull me into him. But the